On this channel, $1 Million Made Easy, we love to run numbers for people. We look at the actual historical returns of the S&P 500 and we project ahead what similar returns might do for you in the future. I want to show you just how important it is to get the money in early. What we're going to do is look at somebody, two different individuals. We're going to look at the person that has uh, nothing right now. They're 30 years old. They can save $700 a month. They want to see where they might be in 35 years, which would be this column right over here. So over that 30-year period, they will put in $294,000. Let's see where that individual might be in 35 years using the returns for the last 100 years. We're going to end up with a range. I'll show you the range here in just a second. 294,000 over a 35-year period, contributing $700 a month. These are the actual numbers for the last 100 years. Right here, this is the column, and the lowest amount you're going to see is 2,031,000 over that 35-year period. The median in this column is 2.8 million, and the max is 6.571. And if we break it down by how many times you would have made it to $2 million, every single time there's been 66 35-year periods in the last 101 years. That's highlighted in green, any of them that made it over 2 million. And then in blue, 30 times you made it over 3 million. There's actually 17 times you made it over 4 million. So that's the kind of numbers we're looking at. Somebody just contributing $7 a month. They're 30 years old. They haven't been able to save anything, but now they're getting really serious about it and they're going to put $7 a month in. These are the kind of numbers you're looking at. For an investment of 294,000, this is the worst case scenario, and this is the median value right here, and these are the actual breakdowns of that time period. Well, let's take somebody else now. I'm going to take somebody else that's 30 years old. I'm going to clear this out here real quick. 30 years old, and they've been able to, during their 20s, they've been able to save up $100,000, but they're not going to add any more to it. They're just going to stop. They've said, okay, I've worked like crazy to save $100,000. Now I'm going to enjoy the rest of my working life. Where would this person be? Again, another 30-year-old contributing nothing now. We're going to see where he ends up. He's only putting in $100,000. The other person put in almost 3 times that amount. Who's going to end up with more money after 35 years? Again, we're going to run the numbers for all these different time periods. Again, he's putting in 100,000 where the other person put in almost 300,000. Yet I want you to see these numbers. In other words, we want to show you the importance of getting it in there early, working like crazy to get up to this amount. Then you could just coast the rest of your working career. Look at this, 100,000. The worst case scenario would be 1.836 million, whereas the other one was the worst case was 2 million. The median is 3.979 million in this column. The other one was 2.84, and the maximum is 7.495. But here's what the numbers I really want you to look at. Every single time except one time, which is right here, 1929, you would have made it to $2 million, 65 times highlighted in green. 58 times you would have made it to 3 million, and 33 times you would have actually made it to 4 million. What were the numbers for the other ones? 66, 30, and 17. You're a whole lot better getting the money in there early. You can put in a lot less, end up putting in a lot less money, letting it go for a 35-year time period for this 30-year-old. Look at the kind of money you would have by the time you're 65, as opposed to starting out with nothing at age 30 and trying to pump $700 a month in. Which one's easier to do? Probably the 700 a month. But to build up to 100,000, get it in there early during your 20s, just get it in there, and then you just coast the rest of the time. You can just imagine if you contributed more a month, how much you would have. But we're not going to run those numbers in this video. The main purpose for this video is showing you how important it is to get it in as much as you can early, and then this you can coast the rest of the way because you've got 35 years for that S&P 500 to compound, and these are the kind of numbers you can end up with. That's what we do on this channel. We run numbers. If you want me to run numbers for you, just give me your beginning balance, your monthly contribution, and if you want to increase that each year, and we'll go ahead and run it. And as you can see, if you can have 30, 35, 40 years, the numbers are just going to be staggering. Please consider subscribing to this channel. Please share this video. Please like the video. Let others know there's a channel out there that'll run numbers for them. Whatever numbers they want me to run, I'll run them because the numbers can truly be life-changing. Thanks for watching.